Occur at a
Fair use,
suburban
CBS
Chicago
2.
parade. This morning, a person of interest is in custody after a gunman opened fire during a 4th of July parade in Highland Park, Illinois. 6 people were killed and at least 30 others
Suburban
wounded.
area,
CBS 2's
Illinois.
John Diaz is here now with more on the investigation and the person of interest who was taken into custody. And John, this followed an hours-long manhunt.
Hours indeed. Good morning, Jessica, to you. Well, the victims, they range in ages from 8 to 85. And police say the gunman opened fire on a parade from a rooftop of a nearby building. They believe he climbed an unsecured ladder to get up there and began to shoot indiscriminately. An annual 4th of July parade just after 10 in the morning yesterday, turning into a stampede of people, children and adults running for their lives. Ducking and covering wherever they could find shelter from bullets that were piercing the ground from above.
We ran behind the building and I put my son in a dumpster and he sit there with his dog and I went back to look for the rest of my family.
Lawn chairs and strollers are what's left behind at the scene of the Highland Park mass shooting. Here, the pain is still fresh and no doubt will never quite fade away.
You're always going to be thinking at the happiest moment is that somebody's going to come and disrupt your happiness and terrorize you.
This is going to change our nice little town, just like it's changed so many other towns.
Police say a gunman opened fire from a rooftop of a nearby building, but not sure of a motive just yet.
It is devastating that a celebration of America was ripped apart by our uniquely
Democrat.
American plague.
Officers
That's why
patrolling the
Illinois is
parade
going to
swiftly
shit.
ran toward the gunfire, but the shooter was gone. What was left? A high-powered rifle. Senator Tammy Duckworth reacted to the
Nobody seen that nigga set that rifle up? Bro.
Last time I heard a weapon with that capacity
With a tripod?
firing that
Get the fuck
rapidly
out. It's
on a
fucking
4th of
false
July
flags, B.
was Iraq. It was not the United States of America.
Police have identified Robert
this
E.
fucking
Cremo III as a person of interest. And with hours of the shooting, authorities pulled the 22-year-old man over in his car. Police say he tried to flee, but was eventually taken into custody.
We're going to begin the next phase of the investigation and speak with this person to make sure or see if in fact he is connected to this incident.
And President Joe Biden says that he is monitoring the situation. And here at home, Governor Kathy Hochul saying 4th of July should be a day to safely celebrate our rights
Fuck
and
Hochul.
freedoms. But instead, the scourge of gun violence has struck yet another community.
Predicts Ascension Podcast, Hate Me and Love Me, there's no in between. So, you already see the new false flag that they got up. It's a fucking false flag. All the way fucking through. The flaws in this story is fucking incoherent. As fucking usual. Too many holes in the fucking situation. Who the fuck gets on a fucking 3rd floor building and starts shooting down into a fucking crowd with a stand-up tripod of a gun? The rifle was a stand-up tripod. No one stands up and shoots a fucking high-power rifle. No one stands up and shoots a high-powered rifle. The shit will throw you to your fucking feet if you're that close to a fucking sniper, a fucking scope. You will be thrown off your fucking feet. Did you see the picture of the tripod standing up? The tripod was at least 3 feet, 4 feet high. 5 feet high with the gun on it. He leaves the gun and doesn't pack it up. Are you fucking kidding me? Not going off what movies, but I've been to fucking shooting ranges. Even when I shot a 22 Mossberg sniper rifle, I sat down and I had to fucking put my shoulder all the way on the fucking stock handle and absorb all that fucking force from the gun when it's being fired. You cannot stand up and do that shit, bro. That's impossible. You be thrown over. He's 5'11" and he's like what, 100 something pounds. Cremio, whatever his fucking name is, or some motherfucker they activated. How did they do this? Another mass shooting on Independence Day because the gun laws was given back to New York State and going back to the law-abiding citizen. Then Katie Hochul excuse me, see, they distract you with the bullshit. She already passed a law in New York State. She went to legislation. They passed this fucking law so fucking fast, nigga, your head spin. Because no one paid attention to the shit. Because now they put this bullshit in your fucking face and show you, oh, mass shooting in Illinois is a suburban area. But what about the mass shootings with these in Chicago on the south side where niggas is killing each other? Over 56 people got shot this past weekend. Today's Tuesday. I'm just reporting because I was working all fucking weekend. Shit is crazy. Barbecues every fucking where, but it is what it is. How do you pass this law fast? Okay, you do it before holiday weekend starts. Then you create a mass shooting, the disguise shit in another state to see why. Oh, I understand why. No, law-abiding citizens are still suffering because a law-abiding citizen, if he would have had a gun, he would have been able to stop the attack on the people. You keep trying to put this narrative together that mass shootings is the problem, but it's not the problem. It's criminals. This kid obviously looked like he was fucking out of his mind anyway. These are the people that they put on these fucking mugshots to make you think that the world is going crazy, but it's not going crazy. It's the elites doing this shit. Painting these fucking portraits for people to eat up. And the people are really buying this shit. Another fucking false flag, bro. This is false flag all the way through. There was no shooting. Like, really? Come on, man. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking insane, B. To believe this shit every 5 minutes, that's all they're fucking doing is putting mass shooting, mass shooting, mass shooting. That's all they're fucking doing. It's fucking insane. It makes no fucking sense. Again and again and again. I'm confused, man. They see the tripod there, they're standing there, then they caught the guy an hour later. Of course, get the fuck out of here, man. This shit is ridiculous. The real problem at hand is savages with guns. That's the problem. Savages with guns, B. I don't know. Mass shootings again, man. Supposedly ruined somebody's day. Then they got the storytellers telling you, I put my son in the dumpster and fucking went to go after my family. Come on, man. Mass shooting after mass shooting. They want the gun so bad. Capitalism is gone. Socialism, fascism is here. The Chinese Communist Party is bigging up America. That nigga sold us out to CCP. Fucking Biden. This fucking place, bro. This shit is fucking horrible. It's hard to be an American citizen these days, man. It ain't fair, B. They hurting us everywhere we go. It makes no fucking sense, B. They hurting us. And they doing all this shit on purpose, B. It's all on purpose. It's all planned. A fucking stand-up tripod to shoot a fucking gun. You lean up against something. You lean down. You never stand up with a fucking gun to shoot. That's impossible to stand up with a fucking gun and shoot. You have to crouch over. The fucking tripod looked like it was fucking 5 feet. Man, listen. This is another false flag, B. They popping up left and right, man. Do your thing. Do your just due diligence. Vote Republican. Be conservative. Get these Democrats the fuck out of Dodge, bro. They all being paid off. We need motherfuckers that can take this country and lead it to another place, because we are a laughing stock to the world. America is gone. Once they take America's guns, everybody be in a fucking concentration camps. You best believe that shit. Predictions Stitch Podcast. Hate me, love me, there's no between. Like, comment, and fucking subscribe. Help me out with the fucking algorithm. You already know.